y'all. We are back with another episode of That's That Bullshit.
That's that bullshit.
That bullshit.
My name is Amber, aka Ambreezy.
Now we already hot. Hey y'all, it's Khadijah. Shit. Woo. Yeah. Well, okay. So as always, we have a icebreaker question, and we have our guests here. So we're gonna have y'all say who you are. Both of y'all have been on the show already, but
I'm Ohjay.
Listen,
What's
Your
up?
face,
Yes.
We go way back. Oh,
you know,
big
you
Ohjay.
know.
What's up, y'all? It's Big Luke.
I was gonna see if he was gonna say that.
Big Lou.
Big Lou.
Big Lou. Let's go, daddy.
Oh, he's a dad.
Wait, has it been since?
It's been
Yeah.
yeah. Wow.
Yes.
Big
Five
Daddy
months.
Lou.
Dang. It changed in like a year. Look at that.
Child.
Look at that. But the icebreaker is, so, it's holiday time, holiday season. What is your favorite holiday movie? Like, if you could pick one, like, what's your go-to?
That's a good question.
Oh, wait. Okay, so while we think, let's take this shot.
Let's take a shot.
Cheers.
Yeah.
You know it, and you know it. Yeah. That's that bullshit. My mama. That's that bullshit. That's me. That's that bullshit. That's me. And you know it. I'm talking about. Oh no, here we go again. Old news start a brand new argument. I'm talking about. Gas tank on E. Need $20, but you only put 3, man. That's that bullshit.
Oh, my.
You know yours?
Yeah, this Christmas is like really.
How cute.
I love a good Chris Brown
How
movie.
cute. Chris Brown is crazy.
He is. He is. But that was like a good one for me.
It's
Like,
good.
I also, it's not, well, it's centered around Christmas, but Preacher's Wife is really good.
Ooh,
That's a good
let's
one.
go.
That's
Yeah.
a good one. That's a
Yeah.
holiday. I would give that holiday.
It gets the. I only watch it around the holidays, so yeah.
I would give that. I would give that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
That's a
Preacher's
good
Wife.
one.
soundtrack.
Yes.
That is a
Yes.
good sound. I mean, you can't go wrong with Whitney.
Yeah.
Like,
Mommy.
They had this
Come on, man. I know that. I go to the rock. No,
oh, now you're gonna have me watching that.
come on. Come on, yo.
I do. That's okay.
Yeah.
Those are good ones.
Yeah.
Mine would be A Christmas Story.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that was-
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
That's always been my
The
favorite.
older
Yeah.
one, like the one that was like kind of made in the early 90s with the real people.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a newer one not made with real people.
No. You know, it used to be one that always just came on syndicated TV. A Christmas Story.
Oh.
That's the one with Scrooge, right?
Nah, A Christmas Story is the one where
That's what
Is
I
it
was
no-
thinking, low key. was
About Scrooge. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Christmas Story was with the little boy.
He was like, "You shoot your eye out."
Yeah,
and there's like
it's-
the dad likes the lamp with the lady with the fishnet stocking and stuff. No,
Oh, that is right.
I was like,
maybe
yeah.
I
I don't think
Okay,
I've
I
ever
was
seen
thinking
A
about
Christmas
A
Carol.
Christmas
The
Story.
Scrooge, I know.
Yeah.
I think I know what y'all are talking. But
Yeah.
mhm.
okay.
Okay.
I was like, wait,
Christmas Story.
Oh,
Boom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
But that's what I was gonna say, because my favorite like holiday movie, it's the play on that one. It's called A Diva's Christmas Carol. Oh my gosh, Vanessa Williams.
Oh, I know what you're
Really?
talking about.
It's one of my faves. Like, cause it's basically A Christmas Carol, but with them.
Oh.
And
I kind
Fave.
of have 3 I can't choose
Okay.
from. It'll be like The Grinch, of course.
Oh, The Grinch is
Period.
classic.
Elf. Fuck.
Elf,
I should have
yes.
seen that because I love that movie.
And then Home Alone.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And then the little stories with, like, it's a bunch of them. It's like Jack Frost, Frosty the Snowman, little claymation stuff.
Oh.
I love those. That's super
Classic.
nostalgic. Yeah.
I love, who does, what is like, I used to love when ABC Family, like every night they would play like a different Christmas
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
That's when I would catch up on all of them. Because I really did love, what was those? The Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Yes.
I love that one.
Yeah, damn.
Love
The
a good
Lifetime
Christmas.
movies be hitting now.
Oh,
with Kelly
Time.
Rowland. With Kelly Rowland.
Oh,
I
Merry
love
Little
those. Those are so cute.
I do like those too.
I love
do like.
watching them.
I love a good like
Corny.
rom-com,
Yeah,
corny
I
Christmas
love it.
movie.
Actually,
Did you
good.
see the new one on Netflix
Yes.
with Christina Milioti? That
Yep.
was cute. And
Yep,
Duvall.
with Duvall.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
dead.
That was cute.
I had a little
I
Christmas
haven't.
night.
I
I
haven't.
watched a different
Wow.
one.
You
Yeah.
guys are holiday people.
Yeah,
That's
it's
one of my
just-
favorite things to do is just watch little corny
Yeah.
Christmas movies.
So holiday could it be Thanksgiving-ish too?
yeah, but I can't
would
think
look
of
at-
Thanksgiving
I
movies.
think about. I'm gonna throw this in here because
Soul
it's
food.
giving.
Oh.
Well, soul food. Is
I feel like
one.
that's a
Yeah.
Yes, but also the Wiz.
Oh, The Wiz.
Okay,
Wiz
that's a
giving
good
holiday
like holiday
season.
movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could see
Y'all
that.
want to see Wicked?
We were just
Yeah,
talking about
I'm
that in the
seeing Wicked
car.
next week with my
You
son and
saw it?
family.
Do
Was it
not say
good?
a thing.
Was it good? It was
Perfect.
Yes.
perfect.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm going to see it Sunday night.
I've
I
seen
feel
the
like y'all are
plays,
talking
so
me into
I'm
it because it's like
excited.
I
Oh yeah.
I'm a musical buff though. People
Okay.
are like very
Okay.
shocked to know.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
will bust into
you like a musical.
random musicals and people are like,
Yeah.
whoa, that's where I draw the line.
They say it's
Musicals.
3 hours though. I'm like, ooh,
It's worth
The
it.
movie's 3 hours.
3 hours.
I
It's
feel like
worth
but
it.
it's 3 hours of like good
Yeah.
stuff.
And
I'm
mind you, it's
sure.
just part one.
Yeah, part 1. There's gonna be another.
part one.
Yeah, so Wicked on Broadway is in 2 parts.
It's- yeah,
That's what I do want to
Yes.
see. I want to see
I
it.
wanna
That was
see it
a
on
good
Broadway.
play. The
Yeah.
actors in
I
the
wanna see
play. Oh my god.
I wish I could see the original cast because that's the soundtrack that plays in my
Yeah.
head, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll go to the Pantages and watch it.
Yeah,
I saw
yeah.
Chicago there with Brandy, so I guess.
Oh.
That's what I want to do. Okay, that's on my bucket list next year is to go to more plays. Like
Yeah.
I want to do that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, as you know, we always get into our game. Y'all know the rules. You've been here before.
Yes.
If you agree, you gotta. If we all agree, right? We all drink.
Mhm.
And if you're the odd person out, then you gotta drink.
Period.
Just drink it.
And if we all disagree with it and think it's bullshit, you gotta
Either way
drink.
you drink.
You gotta drink.
You
That's
just gonna
it.
drink.
Just
Just
drink.
get drunk. Fuck it.
That's
Yeah.
the point, you know. Want to start it off?
Yeah. So the first scenario is a first date at a crab boil.
That's bullshit to me. I'm not doing that on the
would
first
never
date.
do that because I eat so
Yeah.
sloppy. I do not
I'm
want you to see that side of me
Yeah.
quite yet.
I would
No.
definitely try to suggest a different place. I wouldn't be like completely opposed to it. Like if they
Right.
really wanted to do that, fine.
Yeah.
But I just like.
I guess I
I'd
wouldn't
rather
get
not.
the
So it's
crab
based
boil.
off the scenario that he surprises her by taking
No,
her.
you just. Want,
It could be her.
The
It could be
first
you too.
date
Though,
at
like,
the
say
crab
she's just like, "Oh,
Yeah.
can we
It's
go to a
messy.
crab boil?" You'd be down.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah. I
He's
mean-
like, yeah.
That's what you. I mean, I'm a foodie, so that's what you want to eat.
Yeah.
Let's go eat.
I
No,
feel
not for
like-
a first date. It's just so much
It's
work and
messy.
stuff.
And then
That's
trying to get to know
messy.
somebody.
Well, you know, I don't like some
And-
food, so I ain't.
Oh, he ain't
I'm
even
eating
getting
my
that.
chicken tenders, so you can get all the messy.
The
food.
chicken
I love that
tenders.
because same, I would too. But if
Yeah.
I went to a crab boil, I would at least try to get
I would
it.
get some seafood.
I would try to
got, like
get the-
off menu items that you.
I
don't
would get the
fried
shrimp that's
shrimp or
peeled.
something.
What I will say is a lot of them do it where they already have it peeled.
Yeah.
So I would do that, but I still would be like, bullshit. I'm
Yeah.
not doing that for a first date.
Nah, hell nah. Nah.
No, I feel like Lou Ray
It's like,
and Amber
that's some
should drink
freaky
because y'all
shit.
kind of okay with it.
Oh, you said you're okay with it?
I would. I mean, I personally would not want to do that,
I'm
but
just getting there.
I would like kind of suggest something else. But if they really wanted to do it, I'll do it. But I just
I
don't
ain't
think that's a
doing
good
that.
first date to get to know.
I was
somebody.
like, no, I'm
Yeah.
not doing that. Mm-mm.
Not exposing myself that early.
Yeah.
Right? That's a lot. That's a
Right.
lot that you're trying to know. Let's see.
Yeah.
All right. You find out your next door neighbor has been taking fruit from your yard and selling the fruit to people in the neighborhood.
That's that bullshit.
Oh no, it's different if you.
Ooh.
You got the audacity to do it in the hood? No.
Yeah, I mean,
Get out.
it's funny to me. Amber,
Damn.
I was
No.
dying when I read that. I was like, wait.
That low key happened to me when I lived in Altadena with my dad.
They were selling y'all lemons?
I think so, but
Yeah.
I've seen the guy like pick fruit, like because the fruit kind of hung, or the tree hung over to his yard.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Yeah.
But
different.
still, no,
No.
you need to ask permission.
No.
Amber's,
Because-
Amber's HOA ways be coming
No.
out early.
Yeah, I see you the HOA
But
type
he
of
went
person.
no. But when you gotta climb over the fence to reach over, just because it's barely hanging over.
Oh, that's
like,
different.
That is.
But if it's
said-
coming
I
on
was-
into my yard,
I'm about to say, yeah,
it's
but
up to
it-
you to
it-
groom the
it's
tree.
It's kind of hanging there, but he had to still climb to reach to get So it's like he's not like.
I'm kind of.
I would have to see.
So let me ask you this, Amber.
You can easily.
Are you more
ask.
upset because of the invasion of privacy? Because clearly you guys weren't eating the lemons.
No, we were eating the lemons.
What?
But I caught him doing it, which was like, "Can I help you?" And he was like, "Oh,
You
I
said
just
that?
wanted to get a lemon." You can ask. Like, we had no problem giving it to him, but it's just like,
If
dude.
you found out he was selling them, would you still have been okay?
And I found out he was selling it. Then I'm like, no. No.
I don't know. I've had lemon and avocado trees like in our yard. Like the trunk was in our yard.
Yeah.
But we didn't groom it, so when it went and dropped, or if it was they wanted to pick it over there, what can I say?
That was us. Okay.
That's invisible
that's-
line right there. You know?
I'm kind of like, ooh, because on Montana, it was a fig tree from the
that's
people
right.
right
Yeah.
here. When I say my mama took them figs all the time, like, them was her figs.
By me, all me, I'm
the
saying,
top.
if you wanted something cool, but like, why are you reaching over to, like, just ask, and we
I
can
hear
easily
you.
get
Yeah,
you
reaching
something.
over is different.
I
Yeah.
hear that.
Taking
yeah.
from a tree
You
that's leaking
sneaking
over.
and you selling my
The
fruit.
sneaking is funny because you want him to come over every time, like, hey, getting a lemon.
Or just like, whenever they grow, we can just throw it over. We'll give it to
Okay.
you, but like,
It's
why
like
do
I'll
have to
give
do
you
all
an
that?
hour of picking this fruit for like $5, and then you can go do what you want.
Go
So
do
you got
it.
an hour to pick however much fruit you can.
But I guess, it's a commodity because, like, that's real lemon.
Yeah.
Like, like.
I miss the fruit trees I used to
Yeah.
have. We-
Same. There was a
Fresh.
lemon from the house right there. There was a fig tree right there. Like, we was good.
Fresh
with
orange
the-
juice
You know?
for the mimosas.
Come on.
Mhm.
Let's see.
Oh, your partner explains that they would like to be abstinent for 3 months to work on y'all's emotional intimacy. That's that bullshit.
Woo!
Bullshit.
And-
Super bullshit.
Nah, it's not gonna
What?
fly. No, yeah, nah.
No.
Shit.
So we would have to discuss, like,
No.
what...
3
what-
months?
Okay, I hear it. I hear it. 3 months is a good amount of time, but I would, like, what got you to the point that you... I
No.
would have questions. I won't lie.
No.
Like, I don't know if I would automatically feel like it's...
Ain't no questions. Hell no.
That's gonna be a
Oh.
if it's intentional like that, it's gonna be a strain.
Ain't no Steve
for sure.
Harvey.
ain't no-
90-day rules. Hell no.
Nah, yeah.
I mean,
But I feel like if you got to the point where you're like, we need to be abstinent, like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Like, I want to know.
Yeah, but no.
It should have started
The-
that from the very beginning.
That
I don't know
part.
what was.
I
I don't.
Ever since I ain't been
Everything.
I mean, I have no choice but to respect it at the end of the day, but I still kind of don't get it. Like, why
Ooh.
not start that from the very beginning? What's the point of going
Oh,
abstinent?
so you ain't even gonna respect it. It's bullshit.
Yeah, nah,
I'm have to respect it, but
Yeah.
it's like it's just I still disagree with it. It's like why would if we
3 months.
You wouldn't
in
still
order
try
to
in
get
them
our
3 months?
I would do it.
I'll
if
be
they
trying
really,
every single night for 3 months.
Yeah, I would struggle, but I just still don't
Blu-ray.
understand why.
Cooked.
Yeah,
There's
I would.
no excuse.
If you already
3 months
Three-
is excessive.
That's excessive.
Yes.
I feel like
I would wanna
30
get to
days
the
of
nitty-gritty.
even 30 days of just concentration on your emotional connection
Okay,
is
so-
enough to turn
So maybe
something
you could do
around.
that. Maybe like discuss like, okay, 3 months is a lot. Can we do 30 days?
It
Like,
ain't
how
gonna
many
be
months?
no 3
I
months.
could even see figuring out, okay, hey, we do it this many times a month. How about
Oh, I would
you know,
hate to put like a number.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something,
Some type-
sister.
Well,
When you get married,
shit.
baby,
There you go.
them tables they turn a little
They
bit.
turn.
And you got to adjust, and every year,
Really?
every 2 years, you're meeting a different person. So y'all
Yes.
gotta make it make sense.
Makes it.
That's
so
why
you'd
I
be
say
like,
no.
I'm a schedule.
Especially
And
after
maybe
a
I'm looking at it
child.
from a married perspective. I just don't get that. I would be like,
Yeah,
what the fuck
I
are
know.
you talking about?
Oh, I
Especially
feel
after a
that.
child.
I think I'm coming off of
Yeah.
like just a dating step. I'm
Nah,
like, but no, because it says
nah.
your partner. But still,
You gonna be with somebody for over a decade?
so you would respect 3 months?
I just said I would want to talk about the 3 months.
Nah.
So no.
And I be putting myself in the because
so no, Dave.
I might ask-
That's what I'm hearing.
I want to
Yeah.
talk about it.
To me, it goes if it
Talk about
naturally
it.
happens for 3, because sometimes you go however much without
See, that's
having
the thing. If y'all
intercourse.
already have went 3
But
months
we don't need to.
before.
We don't
Yeah.
need to intentionally go
That's-
3
okay,
months. If
okay,
we've
I feel
already
that.
gotten to 3 months, now we need to have a conversation on why.
Why? Yeah.
Why
that's
are we
true.
here, and
Like,
how
you got a
can we
bigger problem
change
already.
it and implement?
Maybe there are different ways we can work on emotional intimacy.
Yes.
Like, why do you have to
Without
cut
taking
off
out
sex?
sex.
Because I don't get that.
Because then if we have high, maybe we got a good date, a good
Mm-hmm.
night, we have high emotional intensity. Now I want to go, and you telling me no because of last
Because
week?
of
Fuck
this.
that.
Yeah.
No, baby. No.
I was so where I got it, like I was just reading a story and they were like it was a part of therapy or whatever, and they talked about it, and that was like one of the things, like to take sex, because that's kind of how they dealt with their issues. So like the person was like, okay,
But the
let's take it out for a
psychologist
certain.
said to do that?
No, she was in therapy, and like that was one of the things that she talked about, how like she felt like they were using sex as like a band-aid to everything.
Well, that's why I
So-
say if
That's
honestly
fair.
if I
So
can't,
that's why I was like that's
That's
where the
fair.
Yeah.
question
Okay.
came from.
But
I be
that'll
trying not
take
to give the
3
context.
months.
I would have.
Yeah.
I mean, you would have. No
I don't
choice
know
but
where
to
she came up with
respect
3
that
months,
from
whatever.
that
But it ended up
person.
working out for them, y'all.
Yeah.
But see, with that,
Yeah.
I still, as her husband or partner, whatever, I still have the question of, okay, you've been going to counseling or therapy, and
Yeah.
you feel like this is what's happening. How come we're not talking about it? Why is your first solution just to not have sex for 3 months? So at that point, I think I would agree with you. I would talk about it.
I
at
want to
that
talk
point.
about it
Yeah.
because it's just
Yeah.
like, okay, this came from somewhere. Let's talk about
Try
it,
to
and
get to
then
the
we can
solution.
figure out what.
Or
But yeah,
it'll never be 3 months.
Straight. Yeah. You
Got
have
me
to
fucked
meet in the
up.
middle somewhere.
It'll never be 3 months.
Yeah.
Let me
30
see.
days max.
30 days max.
You still good.
Yeah.
You buy your friend a gift and find out later that they exchanged it for something else.
I wouldn't mind. I mean, like, it's their gift. They can do whatever they want with it. Whatever.
Yeah. It depends.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I want to say that because I hear you.
They exchanged it for something else. It's like, I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
I'd rather you get something that you like,
That's
that
true.
you absolutely love.
Right, because as a friend,
Yeah.
why am I not getting you something that you actually like? That says a lot about me. Right?
Yeah, and
That
that's what I was just
is-
about
I
to
that
wouldn't
is
say.
even.
kinda-
I
I was just
wouldn't.
about to
Maybe
say,
no,
yeah.
because I believe in giving gifts that you think some people should need. Like for example, socks. If you need more socks, I'm gonna give you some socks. It might be the worst gift,
But then if they exchange the socks,
But
how
that's
do
your
you
business if
feel?
you want
Oh
exchange.
my God, the socks. Do you remember when we did
'Cause
that?
that's
When
hate.
we did
I'm
that?
keeping socks.
Wait,
though. I'm
Lou Ray,
keeping
remember
socks.
we did
I'm
that
keeping
Christmas
this.
exchange?
Amber.
So we did a whole
So you trying to
Christmas
tell
party.
somebody that
And we
I'm just
did.
saying, everybody needs more socks.
What is that called?
Yes,
White
you're right.
elephant?
White elephant?
So the max was $25, right? So we all had to buy a gift. So everybody got like gift cards, good little like nice blanket, everything. Every brought socks.
Everybody needs
So
socks.
everybody was trying to get rid of her socks, and she was so mad. She was like, "Listen, there's some good socks."
These are some high quality socks.
There's so everybody needs
She
socks.
was. She
Yeah,
trying
I
to sell them
tried.
socks.
When I
actually
say
need
she
to
was
go
like,
to
"No,
the
did you
store
feel
this
the
weekend.
socks? Did you feel the socks?" I was
And
dying.
then she ended up with them at the end of the
She
night.
ended
I,
up with
forget- I forgot to get a bag. Whatever.
Well,
Whatever.
at least you went home with
Oh.
socks.
Oh wait, that was
But yeah,
funny.
I'm saying, like, I wouldn't mind if you exchange it for something else that you really want. By all means, like,
I'm gonna have to drink
Yeah.
it. Be honest, I'm a little sensitive, so I might like. I think.
A little.
Oh whoa! Oh whoa! Attack! Right.
You ain't never-
Whoa.
Look, now it's that look. Now I've been tricking into something.
Well, no,
Sorry.
no, but I am sensitive, and I know me. Like at first, I would be like, "Damn," but I think I would get. It was something I would get over.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
for sure.
But also, like, do you need to know? Like, who told you that?
That's why.
Like,
yeah,
how
that's
do
why
you
I'm
know?
asking,
That's
how
a
did
good
you find
thing,
out in the
too.
first
Find
place?
out.
That's
You know,
what I'm
somebody done
saying.
told. Like, come on.
But why? Who's telling that much? You know, I wouldn't go. Hell no. I'm taking
Or you
that
ask like,
nigga.
"Oh, did you use the?" And they're like, "Oh."
Oh, see, now what though? If it's like an appliance,
But
or
that's something
something,
like that is true. It does. I wonder
Yeah.
what it was. I don't know.
That's
It was just a
good.
question,
I
you
don't think
know?
I'd be. I think nowadays in my old age, I pick and choose my battles.
yeah.
You have to.
I'm not even
You
gonna
have to.
argue. It's
Ain't
like,
that
whatever.
over? You know.
You have to.
At least I did something. That's all.
Yeah.
It's like whatever.
That's hilarious.
I'm thinking about the socks.
Man.
It's people be.
Amber was
But
so
I would
serious,
take some
too.
socks.
Socks are underrated.
These some
I would
socks.
take some socks, but
Yeah.
it was just funny because, like,
For the game.
for the game, it was just hilarious because everybody was like, "What?" She was like, "Woo." Everybody was
She had the
excited about
most
the different
disappointing
gifts,
gift.
and she, oh, fun. Like,
I was just trying to help some people out because you know how hard it is to find some matching socks nowadays. Like, come on, get
Nah,
you
it
some
is.
socks.
Y'all, but see, y'all don't try to keep y'all socks matching. That's the thing. Y'all
Nah.
don't.
who is y'all?
No, it gets
I know who you say y'all
Listen.
is. Hold on. No, my
Listen.
socks never match. I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
because
it's-
doing laundry sometimes your socks
Yes,
just go
they
missing. It's
just
just
go
like,
bye-bye.
They go.
And that's why we just wear Nike. It don't matter. It has a check.
Oh,
and
because
it's
it doesn't
black.
matter.
It
You
don't
could
matter.
just-
You could just.
I
match
think
it up.
wearing
Anybody's
the
just gonna keep
same
wearing Nike
type of
socks.
sock is okay, but wearing like two completely different mixed match
I do that all the
socks,
time.
like type of socks.
Amber would
are-
hate it.
You wearing an ankle sock and a high
Oh,
rise.
no.
Okay,
Okay,
that's
hold
extra.
on.
I'm saying they'll both be ankle.
Yeah.
It's just
Nah, never.
it might
Yeah,
be
you
like
gotta
a black
be-
and a
I thought
gray.
doing the same,
You know,
ankle,
like-
ankle, like
It's gonna
yeah.
be different colors.
If you doing that, you need some socks.
You got an ankle and a knee high?
Yeah, if
That's
you doing that, you
crazy.
need some socks.
That's crazy. I meant like different colors. Like no.
What I hate is
But
like
people be doing that.
when you do keep your pairs, but one got a hole. And
Oh,
you gotta
yeah.
throw it
Oh.
away.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I gotta go to Walmart, Target, whatever, and get some socks
get
myself.
some.
Mhm.
Jesus.
And then you got your cleaning socks. I got cleaning socks.
Cleaning socks?
What,
Like,
like
you know,
you clean with them?
The socks that you just kind of wear when you just clean the house, they
No,
dirty on the
I just
gonna
put
be
my
dirty.
no matter how many
I
times
just
you
have my
wash them,
house
they
shoes
just
the
that I
house
dirty.
just
shoes,
put on.
like
Yeah.
some slippers.
Well, the house shoes be making tracks when I try to
Yep.
mop. So I
Because
can't.
sometimes you
So
step
That's why
outside.
you mop.
one.
I mean, you mop from the outside in. So,
But
like,
so then
still,
you're not.
no. Mm-mm.
I feel you.
It's a certain pattern you gotta go.
But
in.
yeah, I
It's-
barefoot
yeah.
because I need to feel the grit.
Not the chemicals.
No, like
Oh,
I
well,
need
that's why
to
you
know.
always mop
Yeah.
away. Like, you walk back.
Yeah,
so you
backwards.
Don't ever step on
But
it.
I need to know that when my floor is
Oh, they
dry.
thick skin.
Listen,
Y'all-
when my floor is
barefoot?
dry and I step on
I
my
was
floor,
about to
it
say
should be
I've
no
done
grit.
barefoot.
No, with the
Yeah.
chemicals, you don't want that
What
on
they
your
gonna
skin.
do? That's the bottom of your foot.
But you don't step on the
I mean, I've
chemicals.
stepped on it. I mean, it's whatever. You never know.
Yeah,
but
but you're not
That's
supposed
when
to
it
step on it.
dries, and then you
But
walk
yeah, and then
over
you
it.
walk over
what if
it.
you need to? I don't know. Get somewhere. You just
No.
Well, no, that's why when
That's
you're
why
cleaning, you know
you
that you're
plan it
not
out.
gonna
And
go
I got
in
my
that
fan.
area.
fan. If I need
That's
to
why you
speed
do
dry,
this area first, and then
Yes.
you move on to a different
Yes.
area.
Oh,
You
no.
move on that. By
Come
the
on.
time you're done with that area, you
Then
can
you
go
can go
to
back.
that area.
things be happening. Sometimes the phone may ring and your
No.
phone is on the opposite end.
you gotta keep it on you. You gotta know.
No.
I hear it. I
Yeah.
hear it.
Yeah, I have to walk over my floor barefoot to know that it's clean.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
of
my
course.
biggest thing.
Like,
Yeah.
Once it
So
dries,
if you look at
I
that
need to
bottom
walk.
and then
It's still dirt, or I feel some grime.
Oh, yeah.
No, we gotta do it again.
oh, it's
When
a
you
very
got,
earth
when you
thing
got
to
the
do.
wooden floors, it's just
It's a
hard.
very
You feel
earth-
me?
Okay. Your sister buys matching Halloween costumes for her and your daughter and plans to take her trick or treating without talking to you about it first.
So that's not gonna fly.
Yeah.
And even if I was cool with it, it's not gonna fly. Mama's not having it at all. I mean, that's kind of weird to like not communicate something.
I think that's the bullshit I'm gonna call.
Yeah,
I'm gonna call bullshit
lack of
on
communication,
not
yeah.
communicating.
Yeah,
Because as an
definitely.
auntie, I will say I plan a lot of stuff that
Yeah.
I'm doing with my niece.
Yeah.
But I always let my sister know,
Yes.
like, hey, I want to do this.
Yeah.
Hey, can I? I think I call bullshit on not
Yeah.
communicating.
Yeah.
You
It's just
know,
not gonna fly in my
Yeah.
household. I can
Yeah.
tell you now.
you're like, it's
Yeah.
not happening.
Mother's not having
Yeah,
it.
because what if you had like a whole day planned and
Yeah.
then they just
Yeah.
come over like, hey.
Yeah,
You
that's-
said niece?
it could be niece or nephew. I shouldn't even
I'm
put
gonna
that.
say
It could be niece or
especially
nephew.
niece.
Yeah.
Oh, but I get that too. I
Yeah.
get that. But I just
It's
think
not
your
happening.
kid, like your
Right.
sister or
Yeah.
brother, has plans with your
think
kid.
If the communication was there and it was like, I'm not doing much, I don't see a problem. But the biggest thing in there was like, they didn't tell you.
They
right?
didn't tell you. They just
So,
had those plans.
bullshit.
Yeah.
That's BS. That's just communication. I agree. It's like, you should have just said something. I personally, I'm not big on Halloween, so I probably wouldn't have cared.
What
but
if it
you
was
just-
Christmas? What if
Christmas
they
a
had
different
like
story.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the principal is not communicating.
Yeah,
you
just-
ain't your
yeah.
kid. Yeah, you may watch them when I need you to, but that don't make them your kid, you know.
I think that's I would say, and that's the thing, like,
Who's the mama?
you know,
the auntie is the mama. The Jocelyn said, the
and
grandma
and that's what I said, like, that's what I said. I was like, as an auntie, I get it, because you want to do all that, like, you're happy too, but you still know, like, hold on, like, this is, come on, like,
the grannies can get off. They do. They kick the tone off of how you want to show your
Because that's
kid.
what I would say too. Because like, what if like your mom wanted to do that? Would it be different?
Ooh. See, and at this
it's the same, but it's harder because that's the person you're going to if you need.
But I also feel like even with your mom, their grandmas.
There's boundaries.
Yeah. And that's something I established early. It's just like I've heard all the horror stories and stuff, and it's just like, no, that's not gonna happen. And I mean, it's funny because people always say once you have a kid, something just changes the day they're born, and it's true. Like once they're born, some of the stuff that I probably would have let slide and not cared about, now it's just like, oh no, when it comes to Princeton. Oh no, I need to know everything.
Your heart beat a little
at
different.
Man,
your heart beat a little different. Yeah.
Man, what? So it's just like, no, if I don't know every single thing about my son 24/7, it's not happening. I don't care who you are, what you are.
Yeah, I think the thought of somebody thinking that they can just come over and take my son.
That's what I'm saying.
Daughter,
I know that I'm
like,
gonna have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Like you just telling me what you're gonna do with my child.
Versus
I already know that's gonna be a problem for me. It's
and who you going trick or treating with?
And see, that kind of stuff was already said even before he was born. And it was just like, oh, okay, bet. That's what y'all thought was gonna happen.
Yeah.
And it hasn't happened. And I think all sides, whether it's family or friends, whoever, they've all started to realize, I don't care. And even when I feel like Sarah's starting to kind of break or kind of be like, well, I just look at her and I'm like, you can say whatever you want. My son is not going. I don't care. I don't care.
Okay, I told you.
Kristen
He's
ain't
a whole
going to no
dad now.
parties.
and
That's
that's
who
like
over there? No.
That's something you kind of develop and learn as you go as the first parent too, you know, because, you know, especially when it comes to the grandparents, you kind of got this little soft whatever.
Yeah.
But also, if you don't set that boundary, they will fucking cross it. They will cross that shit with no remorse.
Grandbaby.
They cross it.
Yeah.
But you gotta put them up because it gets out of hand. It gets out of hand. And you arguing and you wonder why you arguing and it ain't got shit to do with you.
Yeah.
Not the Lou. He just go sip his drink. Look.
Right.
I'm empty.
Oh.
See, you almost
gotta
too
get
bad.
At this point.
These questions.
We for the refill. First refill of the. Oh, this is a different.
Ooh, work is about to be crazy tonight.
Can we talk about how the fact that this is the episode with the dark liquor?
Yes.
And look at what's happening. So we usually have tequila because we can
like
keep it
this.
cute. But now look at us. Now look at
I'm trying to
us.
stay very demure.
I get it.
No, it's communication.
It's communication.
But yeah, it's just the thought of somebody just thinking.
That's what I'm saying.
like,
I would feel
that's
a
okay.
way about that. Like, I would feel a way about you telling me that you're about to do something.
Yeah.
The audacity.
That is where I would definitely draw the line.
Yeah.
But I think I see me being just like, oh, that's so cute. I want those moments or whatever. Like, I want you to have those moments. But I don't know. Maybe it'll be different when it's, but yeah. So.
So we all agreed on that one?
Yeah,
yes.
well,
So
we all drank on that one.
Cheers.
You are waiting to have kids, so your parents use the money they were saving for your kids' college fund to go on their dream vacation.
Stay money.
Yeah, I feel like
I didn't think it was bullshit.
It's not my responsibility. It's my responsibility.
Okay, actually, a little half because. Hold on, because now
No, I'm sorry. I was about to be on. I was about to.
No,
agree with
because
Deja.
I kind of feel like, whoa. Hold on.
I mean,
like, so now you're saying like you don't think it's gonna happen? Like, now what do you mean?
I didn't.
Because it's like, what, you just went on your dream vacation? Like, you already said that money was for that.
For
like,
me, I feel like it already speaks volumes. Like, wait a minute. As the grandparent, you did all this for your grandchild, and all of a sudden you just do a 180. Now, other stuff starts running through my head. Like, okay, well, what other stuff down the line are you going to be like, well...
Well, well, I wouldn't. I don't know if I would like be. I'd be like disappointed in the sense like you shouldn't have never told me in the first place that was for my child, and you used the money for whatever. But like, stuff happens.
I would feel
But
like
then
it's bullshit.
financially-
No, because that's how stuff
But
happens.
see,
Like, okay, you need to
financially-
redo your house. Cool. Like, you need to
Yeah.
do, like, I understand
And I
that.
was about to say
But to
that,
just be
yeah.
like,
A
you know
dream
what, we're
vacation?
just going to do our dream vacation.
But then
What the fuck you
that
mean?
would just kind of be like, well, at the end of the day, like
No,
I
I'm
gotta
calling
do
bullshit.
what I gotta
If I got to
do.
drink, I got to drink.
I'm saying be
I feel
mad
away
about
now.
it, but like,
I question how come you couldn't just save up the money to go on your dream trip?
Come
Why
on.
did you have to take out?
Why did you have to use what you already said you were
would have
saving?
never told me. Is my point.
That part.
like,
But
No,
at that
I want
point,
you to
I just
tell me
never-
because
I just never
I
trust
wish
you
you would.
financially when it comes to my child
exactly.
again.
That's just kind of like, oh, can't rely on that.
Now, what if
Well,
you
on
find
20.
out
But
down the
it was
line?
50-50. You don't have to drink.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
no, no.
we
Now, what
drink
if down the
anyway,
line you
yeah.
find out one of your parents was like sickly, and that's
Well, yeah, that's that's different.
Factors do matter. But you did this last time. We're going to go with the question.
Okay.
We didn't say.
all right. You know, my mama
I
ain't
think
never.
you trying to trip me
I
up.
never grew up with a household with a lot of savings. So I'm
That's
this one.
same, and I didn't think about. But
Yeah.
from what I read, I would feel away. It would be like, hold on,
Yeah,
I
this was
wouldn't.
saved for my
I wouldn't.
baby that was coming. I feel away.
I would be
I wouldn't-
disappointed, but I hold it
Yeah.
against him. Would I not talk to them for a couple weeks?
I
No,
wouldn't.
it's just kind of like
Because now you
whatever.
gotta start when the baby comes. You gotta start from zero, and that's your bad. Now I'm provide for mine.
Yeah, it's kind
It's
of
like, well, hope you start saving
I
again for
wasn't
the
banking.
college
I
fund
wasn't
because that's
banking
what
on
you're
that
gonna
money anyways. It's kind of like whatever. I wish you just would never told
Would
me.
have never told.
I understand the principle,
yeah.
but also like
But then I'm
Same
like, if
bread.
I already thought that's what you had, and then we get to the point where it's like, okay, it's college time, and then you tell me like, oh, the
nah.
trip that we had,
yeah,
like that's what we used it on. We didn't know we were gonna have. Like I'm just thinking, like,
But that's
whoa.
expectation
Yeah.
right there.
And then in
Hey.
this
never
economy,
depend on nobody to
stuff be
provide for
happening.
your
If you
kids.
say you're gonna do it, I should trust that you're gonna do it.
No. Now when it comes to
man,
your
How
kids,
many
trauma.
times have our parents told us they're gonna do something?
Exactly.
You know, how many times
My
my dad
mother has
said we was gonna get a
disappointed
dog
myself.
and we didn't get a dog.
and
A
that
dog
is
and
That is
Right.
actually very true.
And that
This
is
is like-
fine because I've
You
told
got
my son
this
I
is
got a lot of shit I
optimistic,
ain't got.
Deja.
And
I
I
ain't being
wanted to get it. My
optimistic.
intention was to get it, but it just ain't
Didn't
fall
happen.
through.
It just didn't happen.
I just, you know,
And as an adult, you understand that shit. Like sometimes we got intentions of
Shit
doing
just
something, and it
happens.
just
Don't happen.
Yeah.
that's true.
So
don't
it is what
happen.
it is.
So
That's true.
that's the I would
As long as you're
never.
an active grandparent, it's like, whatever. That's all I can ask
Period.
for. But
To me, it's
Yeah.
just like you don't get the power over here. So
right,
Mhm.
cool, you do what you want to do. That doesn't translate over here.
Over
this
here.
is my family. This is
Mhm.
what we
That's
got
fair.
going.
That's
At the
fair.
end
the
of
show
day.
must go on.
Hello.
I hear that.
Yeah.
Your friend writes and creates a show using all of your personal dating stories.
That's that bullshit. It's kind of weird. Did they talk to you about that?
And there you go.
Like-
That's
Well,
what
shit,
I wanna know.
context.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, this is.
Yeah, if I ain't
What I-
know and I start seeing shit, I might trip a little. Like, where's my residuals? Nigga?
Mm.
Especially if it start popping.
Well, yeah,
Hey,
if it
me.
blow
You
up,
know what?
if it
Yeah,
blow
I'm
up.
gonna
Pop
say
some.
because initially I don't know if I would think it's bullshit because I'm like,
Nah,
hey,
it might be
if you're able to
humorous,
write it, if
yeah.
it's good, like you
If
know, if you
it's
wrote it
good.
good, I'm gonna be like,
If it's
oh, this
shot
is really
great.
good. But I would hope that you would give me a little
Yeah, if
credit
you start
because you
making
wouldn't have
money
these
off
damn
of it, it's
stories. Because I, mean,
different.
I want you to be telling everybody, like, hey,
Yeah.
inspiration.
There's
Her.
so many
Yeah.
loopholes throughout that.
Yeah.
Like, they
Yeah,
can get
I
away
have
with
so
it.
many questions. And even if it was
About
like down the road type stuff, how would it work out?
Yeah.
I
And
was
are
on
you
that
making
head
a
to
mockery of me, or are you actually
That
just telling a
is
story?
a
Is
point.
it tasteful or is it
That is a
distasteful?
point.
That's the biggest thing. Like,
'Cause
if
if
you
it's
mocking
like-
me and you giving me your thoughts from within that you didn't share with me, bitch, it's a
Mm.
problem. Whole time. It's
You
a
added a
problem.
whole nother layer because now it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, because at
Hold
this
on,
point,
'cause I told
I'm
you that
hopping on
story.
live,
right?
and I'm confess, but I'm also gonna tell your shit, nigga.
I'm like, so how that date actually went?
Right.
So
Nah, but if it's tasteful, I don't think I mind, to be
Yeah.
honest. It would be nice to have something on the back end, but if it's distasteful is when I have an issue. Or if it's something that you didn't tell, like you're usually writing from the perspective of you and your head and your
Yes.
heart. So if you're doing this and you did not also parallel, like it wasn't parallel when we were in
I
the
would
mix.
think that's what I would be like. It's kind of bullshit. So
Yeah.
it's like, so you just wrote it without even telling me, like, hey, so I'm gonna write this. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would probably just avoid it altogether.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would, because like you said,
Wait, you would avoid?
I would rather they don't do that.
Okay.
But,
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
because I think watching it from their perspective, they're the writer, they're the director, they're if it's, like you said, it's from their perspective. So then you probably start reading into it a little like, wait, that's how you see me?
I was thinking that too
Yeah,
just
you
now.
know,
I was just like, yeah, you know, maybe there's thoughts they couldn't get off because of the type of person you are, maybe, or how you receive information. So they wrote it that way.
Yeah.
So I'm just different. If I'm gonna tell you the real in real life, and if I write about it, it's gonna be exactly how it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say if it was distasteful, I'd be upset. If it was tasteful,
This is a little murky one. Like,
I would just say that's that bullshit in general, because like no.
Why you writing about me?
Don't write
You
about
gotta
me.
write about yourself.
Yeah.
About
You
that
gonna draw
Fair,
some inspiration from somewhere else.
like, so you didn't want to write about your stories, huh?
Right.
Write about your coworker stories.
Okay.
How would you feel? Wait, you didn't. How would you feel?
I did remember. I said I had too many questions,
Too
so
many.
I
Got
already
it.
feel like
No.
I'd be with Amber. No, because
No.
I already have too many questions.
So then what?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think I'm half on this one too, cause it's. I think.
So they got more of the percentage, so I got to drink.
Yep. I mean, we've been
Because if you're half,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
still
kinda-
like 70,
yeah.
65%.
Wait, so you would be cool?
I'd be cool.
Because you would kind of, but that's what I'm saying. A part of me feels like I would be like, okay,
I'm
cool,
just petty,
but I
though.
like
would
what you're
fucking-
saying.
I'm messy. Like I would be like, I'm not messy. I'm petty.
I would want to see
I
what
would-
it was.
I mean, retract.
Nah,
that.
you ain't.
Everybody. I'm not messy. I'm just a little petty.
A little
like-
petty.
So if I feel like you're coming at me, then I'm going to get you back. Revenge.
Yeah, I feel like I would end up taking certain things because I just be like, wait, hold on, like I didn't tell you that it went like
I'll
this,
drink.
so how you just telling me?
Yeah.
Wait, well that was the game,
Yeah.
but we got some TTBS topics.
We got tons of them.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so are we?
Are we just really gonna hit off with that? That's a major shit.
So, all right.
Like,
All right, so we'll start off. So yesterday we did our TTBS Thursday, and we talked about but we're gonna add in just in general. So girls trip, guys trips, or whatever when you're married.
Okay.
Is that bullshit? Like we're not supposed to do that?
No,
What's
you should do that.
what?
You should
What's-
absolutely
yeah, what's
It's
do
wrong-
that.
healthy to
what's
do
wrong with
that.
that?
It's healthy.
Yeah.
It's so I don't know if you saw the video, and she was just saying like, no, when you're married, we don't do girls trips. We don't do those. Like we don't yeah.
Like married women don't.
And I'm
go
just
on
adding in guys trips, like all around. Like, are you not
But
supposed to take
did she
trips?
give her opinion as to why? Or?
I
No?
kind of watched a little bit of video. She just talked about because the single friends are there for a reason.
Yeah.
Like, why are you married women going on the girls trip?
I don't agree.
And I'm like, that's your friend group.
Yeah.
Maybe your friends be wilding out on girls
Yeah.
trip. And even if your friends do wilding out, like,
That
just
don't
act
necessarily-
accordingly.
Yeah, that don't necessarily
Yeah.
convert into anything
Yeah.
else.
I don't
Like,
understand
you
how
can still have
that.
your fun and be
As-
respectful about your marriage.
As a married person, like that balance is so key.
yes.
Like allowing someone, your partner, your wife, your husband, whatever, to
Have
like
freedom.
just be themselves
Yes.
around their friends
Mhm.
and trust the person that you
Mhm.
married that
Yes.
it'll be cool. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
the big word, trust. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all are sounding like y'all just don't trust.
Trust.
If you
Your
already questioning them
partner.
for something
Yeah.
as simple as going on
Yep.
a girls trip,
Because
y'all
I
got
will.
bigger issues.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it out because some of the response it was like, yeah, we know y'all trying to go out and be hoes. We know y'all trying, and I'm like,
I saw that one too.
insecurity,
And I'm
that's
like,
ego.
what are we
talking
talking
about?
Those are
And it's
niggas
like
that
we
are not
love y'all.
married.
We love that you're
Exactly.
engaging, but it's like I do have questions. Like,
They're
what
not
do you
married.
mean?
Those folks are
Like,
not married. And
what
if they are, God bless them.
Like-
What?
But I feel both times. It's like, why would y'all not want to have that time with
Yeah.
your friends
Right.
outside of?
Yeah.
Not to mention, as the partner, you get a break to and not in a funny way, but
No.
you get a break too.
Yeah.
A break.
It's like,
You get your time.
you know, that's the time to go do whatever you want to do. and
Yeah.
stuff like
Coordinate
that.
how
And you get a
do.
key story when they get back. Like, ain't that
Yeah.
fun to just be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
so what happened? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
like it's
That
just
is, that is true.
It-
Are gonna
you
get
know,
a
you
story.
get to get
My
stories.
wife had a
like
girls
it's
trip
the
this
whole.
past summer. She
Mhm.
had a great time.
She should.
My biggest thing for her, because it was international, is just communicate
Oh, yeah.
safety for me.
Mm.
Because I get anxiety. Like,
Yeah.
when you cross them borders,
That
it's
makes
added,
sense.
I get high anxiety. So I
Yeah.
just need to know that you made it to point A and point B.
Mhm.
Outside of
that's
that, do what the fuck
Have
I'm
a
gonna do.
good time.
Sarah goes on one every year. All her Tuskegee friends. They once a year. They always every summer they go somewhere.
That's good.
I think it was Essence Fest one year.
Yeah.
I forgot where they went the last time, but
Yeah.
they always
That's
go
so
once a year. They
healthy
go
to
on a trip,
me.
and I don't think nothing of it. She's gone for a week. She gets back when she gets back. Cool.
Because I think you touched on it earlier about how, like, when you're married, each year you're meeting, like, a new person. You guys are growing. You guys are becoming. And I think
And if you're not, that's the problem.
Them-
but you should be meeting a new person.
But
Yeah.
you being able
year,
to
every
still,
great description.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Meeting a new
Yeah.
and
person
them
here.
kind of having that connection with their friends and with people, that's a part that can be a
It's a
part
part
of
of
growth
it,
and
yes.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
So you being like, no,
Yeah.
like we only take vacations together. It's kind of like,
There's times
ooh.
as a married person, like in life, where you guys are just locked down with each other for 3. You don't even think nothing of it, but you don't go out. You don't do much. You just
It's just y'all.
with each other. And then you kind of step like, well, we got to get out of this fucking house. We got to do shit separately. We got to, have your self-care day. I have mine. I'll do my, lonely shit. And we always come back together, of course, to do things outside of family and home. But it's just like, sometimes you even get lost. You don't realize, I'm not doing as much.
anything.
I'm just working. I'm coming home, working and coming home. So those things are so, so, so important, especially as an individual, to keep your identity and who you are and to know who you are. You need to separate from your partner for a second, and that's okay, bro.
Yes.
It's not even. It's not a bad. It's a great thing. It's a great thing. Sometimes they come back sexy. You be like, damn, baby.
Okay,
And
you had a
the
good
niggas
time.
Yeah,
in
I
a
missed
sense,
you,
in your
nigga.
marriage, there is a self part. There is a part of you that does die, but for the greater good, obviously,
Yeah.
for the relationship. But it's most important, obviously, not to lose yourself in your marriage either, but also to maintain your authenticity, but get rid of the parts that are not so good.
Yeah.
It's an adjustment. It really is. Sometimes you do get lost.
If you want to be with somebody forever, there's so much change that goes
so
on
much
in
involvement.
forever.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the person I was 2 years into our relationship is not what I am 12 years in our relationship, and that's a fucking blessing.
Yes.
Because 2 years is toxic. That first 3 years is whew.
Yeah.
And this is both of y'all, because both of y'all have had pretty long relationships. So,
He thinking about it. Like,
it's been a minute, so
I've been
I
tied
can
down
see.
for a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that.
and I wouldn't change it for a thing, to be honest.
Of course
Yeah.
not.
It's
Yeah.
it makes you a better person,
for sure.
bro.
It really does. It
Because
really
you always
does.
have to think, especially when you get kids, bro. You think outside of who you are.
You are.
Like, okay, when I get with this person, I what is it? I reason, I negotiate, I whatever. But when you got kids involved, it's the ultimate, like, step out of your body, like, type.
Yeah.
Like, wow, who am I? What am I doing? Wow.
Yeah.
These things I've been carrying my whole life, and I have to let go.
Yeah.
Because I have to make room for my kids and my wife. You know what I'm saying? So let them motherfuckers go on a girl trip. I'm a girl. I mean,
And you're
I'm
gonna
a girl.
go on your trips.
Oh my God, they be
you're
trying
gonna
to
go on
look. Lex is like,
No.
Lex is like, you're a girl. You go on a girl trip. I don't want to go on a girl trip. She good. I love you, but I want
But
my
you
own
can go on
friends.
your girls trip
Yeah,
too, like,
with
you
my
know what I
homies,
mean?
yeah,
Like,
you
it's
know
just,
what I'm
I feel like that is just so healthy. Cause I feel like you did a little vacation with your friends.
Yes, did I?
And
Yes.
With
maybe.
Sean and
No.
Eliza, I think y'all did something. Y'all
Yes,
did
we
Mexico.
went to Mexico for my.
I
You did.
be on it. And you had it. I'm like, that's good time.
That trip was a trip, but yes.
But it's just like, I think that is so healthy to go. I mean, Lou Ray don't talk about his guys' trips, but it's,
I don't go on no guys. When do I go on guys trips?
I don't even want to bring up Texas because he acts like that never happened.
Texas.
See,
I went and saw family in Texas.
you're so annoying right now.
I saw Maya.
I'm not doing this.
My baby Amaya.
Your baby and mine.
My
We're not
baby.
doing this right now, Lou
That's
Ray.
crazy. I literally saw family.
Did you go by yourself?
Sarah came with
No,
me.
we're
That's why I
not
said-
talking about that one.
He did a
I don't
whole
know
nother
what
trip,
y'all
but they
talking-
all
I've
agreed, I
never
guess,
been
to not talk about
I've
it.
never been to Houston any other time. Now.
I've seen you in Houston though.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember
For
when.
my family, that's what I'm saying. I've never been any other time.
Okay.
It was like an agreement between them all to just be like, what trip?
And then she keeps
it's
saying agreement.
over you.
Oh my gosh, Lou Ray.
I can't stand Lou Ray. Anytime you ask any of them, they'll be like, what happened? I'm like, okay, I get what this is. But I think it's healthy for everyone to have trips. You get on my nerves.
Yeah.
Every nerve I have. But yeah.
Must have been a time.
Wait,
Clearly.
I feel like I've seen them in Texas. Are y'all capping?
No,
I'm
they
like,
literally
were.
went. Why?
Yeah.
Please
It
don't
was
listen to
it
him.
was
They
Cam.
went.
No,
It was Cam, Lou,
and what's
Wait,
what's
Cam
what's
went to Texas?
Goofy?
Hold on. Cam went to Texas.
What's
Didn't tell
Goofy
me?
buddy name that just got married in Greece?
Goofy.
It was for his. It was
his
for
thing.
his
Yeah.
thing, but
Yes.
they swear that didn't happen.
I saw it. I witnessed
They
it.
swear it didn't
Really
happen.
looking confused. Like,
Look,
I'm just who's
What's
who?
Goofy duty that got married in fucking Greece?
Quan?
Quan. It was for his stuff. Yeah, I saw that.
But that's what I'm saying. It
Quan went to
happened.
Houston without me?
You went. You was there.
I don't remember that. I'm gonna call Cam. Cam, I'm gonna call you, bro. That's crazy. You left me,
I
bro.
saw that.
Told you.
That's
I posted. I forgot y'all
crazy.
posted.
They get on my nerves, but I'm like, I get it. It's ooh, but whatever. I know y'all had a good time. Of course you did. So it's just like I think those things are, you know,
Yes.
why not?
I think we all agree that that's
yeah.
valid.
It's,
If you got insecure, you shouldn't be with nobody.
no, and I think that's what it
Not at
is.
all.
You should
That's
not
what
be
it
with
is.
nobody.
But yes, on those trips, of course, communicate with your partner. All of those big
Yes.
things. Of
Yes.
course, I get all of that. But to just be like, no girls trips, no guys trips. We're married. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
That's bullshit.
That's out.
Butt play.
Ooh.
But
See, I'm already
They always
sauced.
find a way to
I'm
try
already
me every
sauced.
time.
I'm already sauced.
You know, well, somebody,
Lex,
you
I
know,
love you, bitch.
you know.
Go ahead. You got
Somebody
Don't do
said, you know, one of the bullshits, like, let's talk about butt play. I won't lie. I don't know if I'm too
I don't.
down with
I don't
it.
want my booty play with, but
But you'll play with a booty?
yeah. I took it far. I took it very far. I'm not ashamed. We're adults here.
We are.
You're gonna judge me? Judge your mama.
yeah.
Judge your mama.
I'm not judging. I'm just till you stay on.
Yeah.
But
I
the
am
booties be
never.
clean.
I am
The
never.
booties be
No.
This to
My
me,
wife-
I'm like a clean freak.
Yeah.
So just for me, it's like as long as it's sanitary.
Yes.
But I personally don't like.
So you don't want or
I don't
or what?
really. Yeah, because
No?
I just feel like
Have you ever used the butt plug?
I have not. No.
Never.
No.
I
wouldn't say
I'm not a
wouldn't. I wouldn't
spokesperson
say-
for
I
it,
wouldn't
But
I urge you to maybe try.
I was about to say I would.
Yeah,
I
maybe try.
would. But whoa.
yeah, I just
I have not.
I
have
just
not.
like there's certain things for me. It's like
Lori over here with his little
I need a time out.
She over here.
Jimmy is like, what?
there's a reason why things come out of a butt, and I just like. And for me, that's why I don't like to get too
God.
crazy
I
with
still
it.
not-
Yeah.
Even a
Like,
butt plug. You are
yeah.
now in. No.
The butt plug just plugs it up. You don't gotta
Well,
touch the butt
yeah.
at all.
If you pay me and I see you get in the shower and wash your hair, then
Then you'll
then
do it.
only then
Okay.
If you
will I
pay.
consider it.
So you telling me? So do you eat the cat?
Hell yeah.
So you telling me? Say,
Huh?
So you telling me? So you telling me you ain't never like you've been so
She
in
said you
it
ain't
like
accidentally went a
you
little,
know
a
your
little
shit
further?
slip a little and
Hell no.
Oh Lord.
Nope. It's like reading Braille. I know if I go too far.
Oh
Hell
my.
No. Hell no.
Oh my God.
Nope. No.
Y'all.
Hell
Oh my God.
no.
This man said it's like reading Braille.
I know if I went too far. No.
bruh, what the fuck? But some of us
Y'all gotta
No.
stop.
our freaky levels are
I
higher
just
than
know
others.
the
So.
texture change. I already stopping right there.
I don't
ain't going
judge.
no
I don't
further.
judge.
I don't
Texture
judge
change
either.
is
It's just
crazy.
not
You
right.
gotta stop. You gotta
I
stop.
personally,
I'm saying
I do it all.
Come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come
Like
on.
I said, you pay
Yeah,
me,
the
shit.
plug.
Not being
So you've
paid.
never done any but nothing.
You ain't even put your pinky up, nothing.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, some people got boundaries. I get it. I'm like,
Well, like okay, and from the
Amber
stand-
sounded like.
I mean, it's also from the standpoint of like I've
I just
never
don't get it, yeah.
been, I guess,
I'm gonna ask
offered to do that to my partner either. So it's not
Okay.
like they've never.
It's not like
They've
into
never thought it was enjoyable
Right.
either. So I've,
You never
It just
had
it's
no.
never been.
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay.
feel like you'd have to deal with somebody who's like really into that
Yeah.
in order
So
to
for
explore
you,
that.
is the gooch too far?
Yeah. Good
Whoa,
question.
the gooch! Come on.
I heard it's a very
No, it's
sensitive
a
spot.
it's a thing. Is it too far?
I don't want to find out.
You say you don't want
You
to?
don't?
But it's not your butt.
It's not. It's just a
Too
little
close.
part between.
Too close.
But what about that's your body? That's your feelings, yo.
Even if he did, he wouldn't admit it, right?
That's true.
Whoa.
That's not, that, you know,
we
it
so
ain't our
old soul?
business.
Can we be old soul for real?
Right?
Hell no.
That's true. That's not our business.
Mans, and they not.
You
they
know.
some shit they gonna take
That's,
to the grave.
you are so right.
It's
Some
hard for
shit
me
is
to
just like, this is
believe.
between.
It's hard for me to believe a nigga's getting topped off and a girl's not like.
and never been
and they
like,
like, whoa!
I
We wouldn't get the
had
truth.
to make the noise a little
We
bit.
wouldn't get the
You know, you
truth.
had a little.
We wouldn't get it.
It's okay. It's
They said,
okay.
I knew.
First of all, next. Can't stand.
Look, I want everybody to know
no,
today
yeah.
that sex is nothing to be ashamed of.
It's
It's
really
not. It's
not.
not.
It comes in all
To each
different
their own. I just
forms.
know that's not for me.
And everybody has preferences.
Right, preferences
And
and
you know, we.
I used to really go back because, like, what you just said, it's not for me, and I would just like, it's just hard because y'all are saying it's not for you, and you don't
You
know
never-
if it's not for
you've
you.
never
So it's hard,
tried
you
That's
know?
true.
Yeah.
But I'm also just like, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. Like,
Yeah.
if you're
Yeah.
if that's not what you want to do, that's not what you want to do.
Yeah.
But when people are like, not for me,
That's
I'm like,
the thing.
come
It's
on,
like, you
just
ain't
say
never-
you just say I'm not
Yeah.
interested in
It's
trying.
different if
Yeah,
you
just
tried
try
it
it
and
and
be
he
like,
tries
it's
just
not
like
for
Just
me.
say I'm not interested.
And that's
in
the
trying.
thing. I mean,
For women too.
I think
Oh, period.
women too. Like I feel like that's just a very in general for people. Your butt is a very vulnerable place.
Yes. No,
spot.
yes, yes.
Nah,
And I
didn't
think
like it.
I will.
I'm just-
If I get touched there, I'll be like, ooh, you know, if I welcome it a little bit, but I.
The welcome is crazy.
No,
but
you
yeah.
you know you're not
Yeah.
gonna, but it's still like a sensitive area for people because it's just
Yeah.
like, ooh, okay, well, be careful what you doing. And
Be
So,
careful,
yeah.
me.
but there are boundaries. I do think like I don't think a lot of things that people be doing with their body.
Mhm.
I want to slow down on that because there's a reason why things come out.
No kink
Oh,
shaming.
my God.
No kink
No,
shaming.
no
You know,
kink
we all do
shaming.
our
Yeah, I
thing.
just
you
told.
know?
I just had a whole
Right?
speech.
I'm like, come
No,
on,
no,
come on.
the
Come
plug-
on, think it's-
It's,
No,
I
no
feel
judgment,
Like,
but I'm
I
just
feel
saying,
like
You never know, Amber, if you don't try.
right?
Maybe.
and that's what I think it's just more of a
Maybe.
mental thing for
Right.
me.
By
Yeah.
next year,
it
Amber's
is.
gonna be like,
You know
so
what it's
y'all.
used for normally,
Right.
so it's just like,
Yeah. That's true.
washed or not, it's still.
It's a lot of stuff that. Okay, but I
Yeah.
hear you. I hear you.
You
I
can
hear
clean
you.
that
I hear
out
you.
quickly,
I hear you.
but,
I hear you. I hear you.
There's a lot of things, you know. I would just say start with the plugs. And
It's
the rubbing.
It's a
and the
very
rubbing of
sensitive
the
area,
gooch.
but I hear people it be feeling good. So
You
yeah.
got the plugs for the plugs.
Yeah.
You know.
For the plug, girls for plugs, rubbing of the
So we might have to go shopping tomorrow.
Hello. Listen, when I tell
Sarah's
you,
like, okay, Louis can't be on the
how,
podcast.
how long you,
no more.
how long you been
He
married?
can't come no more.
Ooh, 5 years.
5 years. But how long y'all been together?
He had to count.
2014. I mean,
2014, so 10?
2010, 14 years. My bad.
Yeah.
Oh, 14 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you gonna have to spice it up, baby. So yeah, go ahead and
Look
take
at
that.
you're advocating.
Look,
You had to add a little add
Yeah.
to it.
Walk around, look at things he ain't ever done, ropes, whatever, and try it
Oh,
out.
Because that's
see,
another thing when we was
Oh, you
saying-
must have forgot. Okay. See,
Oh,
see.
what I forget?
How do you say we wasn't experienced in
Ah,
other places? Look.
Come on, Daddy Lou,
Look,
Big
look.
Daddy Lou.
We can talk about
I
this.
hate you.
But OJ, disclaimer: I think everybody should know. Always eat light.
Oh, hello.
Are we talking about still with butt play?
I'm just saying, eat light. Have you heard of it?
She said you better eat like. I will say that too.
Yeah.
You
Eat
know.
light. Don't be doing heavy foods
Yes.
on
Yes.
that day.
Oh, eat light.
Yeah,
Okay.
like eat like.
Okay, I thought you.
Oh,
You thought man eat like.
Eat light is what I thought. I said, hold on, I'm a heavy eater.
Oh shit! This episode.
I
oh,
love
God.
my wife. She's gonna be pissed. Oh my god.
Wait, I
OJ,
love
bro.
it. I love it.
Yeah.
So yeah, OJ gonna be back like too many times.
Yeah, I'm here for the
Now
content.
Now we know we gotta bring whiskey
Yeah.
because
OJ, bro, you were funny.
She said, "Eat light." I said,
I thought about it when you said it. Like, oh wait,
I'm
I knew what
glutinous.
you meant. Eat
No, like
light.
eat light.
What
Like,
me
Eat
is
light
the
if you're
sin.
doing some butt stuff.
Yeah.
You know, come
"Oh,
on.
of course,
For sure. You
Yeah.
know.
And dump,
Ooh.
just dump, clean.
yeah, you know, make sure. you're not
Honestly,
cleared out.
Dumping clean
honestly,
sounds
like
crazy.
if I can be a keep it a buck here,
Mhm.
It for me, it's like I like the bubble. It looks nice from you hitting from mine. Got the jewel.
Oh, the
it's
pl-
like
okay.
the aesthetic of it is just so cute and whatnot. And
Come on, it's giving aesthetic.
yes, and it feels good to my partner. So
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Like I feel like that's what people get most enjoyment out of is
Yeah.
pleasing their partner. So if that's what they like, that's what they like. Yeah.
no complaints.
Yep. Yep.
We got a wicked date. I can't wait till after. Y'all leave me hyped up.
I love it.
Oh, I can't wait.
But
to
wait,
hear.
but you don't do butt though.
No.
Okay.
And no. Like, you know. No. No, and not,
I get it,
no
I
shame.
hear you.
No shame.
I hear you,
No
I
shame.
hear
No
you. You
shame.
just said
Tried.
And
What
it was
is
not
it?
for you.
Science and delivered. Tried, true, whatever.
Yeah.
But see what I mean?
Tried. Yeah, no.
You can say something not for you if you try.
Yeah, not my,
You know?
not my thing.
Lori said I don't care.
But pretty much
That-
everything.
I'm just listening and see.
Pretty much everything else, but not that. Well, not everything else, but you know.
Y'all got it.
I was just letting you have it. Everything.
Let
you
me
know?
not have it. Don't let me have it. Stop me. Stop me.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
so the Keke Palmer
Okay.
and Shannon interview. I know we were kind of talking about it. How did y'all feel? We both, I won't lie, me and you watched like mostly clips, so I
clips,
just go off
yes.
of those. But
I thought it was
Gabby?
good. I
Yeah.
thought it was
Yeah.
really good.
From what I've seen, it was pretty solid.
Yeah, Kiki's like always been like a very poised
Yes.
actress to me.
Yes.
I think she carries herself really well, especially as young as she is. And
it's giving Virgo.
yeah.
Virgo. I was
Very
gonna
much.
say.
I love her
It's-
personality.
I was gonna say when it
Yeah.
came to those questions about her providing. Ooh.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And I was just about to say that.
I
I was telling
love
Deja
how
that,
she
that was
talked
probably one of
about
my
her
favorite
parents.
parts. I mean, even if you saw that clip, that was one of my favorite parts. It was just like the fact where she's like, I have my own money. I don't necessarily need his money.
Yeah.
But I'm not opposed to doing 50-50, whether I'm the breadwinner or not,
Yeah.
basically. Like,
Yeah.
she's okay with that because she said that's how she saw her parents grow up.
Yeah.
And so when hearing that, I was telling Deja and Amber, like, that's good to hear because these days, you know, you hear a lot of people start from the bottom, they get to a certain place, and they forget where they came from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then it's like, oh, well, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
No,
Yes,
a nigga
you
needs to
are.
take care of me. I'm not
Yeah.
taking care of no nigga. And it's just like,
I think it's
why does it have to be that
Oh,
way?
or I just
Yeah.
want to take care of somebody because we got people
Well,
who really just want
yeah,
to
that's
take
true.
care of
That
someone
is
for
true.
their
Yeah.
control
That is,
type thing. I'm gonna just say both ways.
Yeah,
it goes,
no,
but
you're right,
there,
you're right. You're right.
you know, I got it.
Yeah, I think it's very rare to hear someone like her. I haven't heard a child actor talk about their parents in that light, and then also take from what they learn from their parents as it reflects to the relationship.
Yeah.
I have not seen that connection, so I was really like
Yeah.
surprised to see that, and it was nice. I like
Yeah, even her feeling that burden as a child,
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
knowing like I'm the one that has to do that's some earth shit
that.
though.
Yeah.
We're really in tune with that
And-
stuff.
But you know
so-
what? For her to make what her parents were making a year in
That
an
was
In
episode,
the
crazy.
episode,
but to still have respect for your parents, to
Yeah.
understand like these are my
you
parents.
have to though, because yeah,
And
but
it's just like that speaks volumes because you know, as a kid, I mean, we've all had that moment where it's like, oh, you know, when I get older, I don't care
Yeah.
what the fuck you say. So it's like to know you making more money than them, and to still have respect for them and still look at them like, oh, I'm still.
But I love what she said, because she did have that moment when
Yes.
her dad kindly checked her, like really calmly, and was like, "There's more to raising a family than making money," and then left it at that, and then that stuck with her.
Yeah.
So that's good. Like she
Yeah.
has really good parents.
It surely is.
Yeah.
And all you people that got it misconstrued that I don't want to have a kid because I'm not fun. You not
There's
even
no
breaking it.
right.
You're not even breaking a bank like that. What you are breaking your emotion. You breaking your trauma. That's the most expensive thing that
There's
you
no
can
right
give.
time to have a kid.
That's what Gus and I have
glad that
Gus and I've been having
yeah.
those conversations, and then we've talked to so many people, and they're like, "You're never gonna have enough money,"
Yeah.
and then they're like,
'Cause a lot
"Honestly,
of
the kids
people-
will bring the hustle out you."
Yes.
like
Man.
you.
And a lot of people say that though,
Yeah.
like I'm waiting to feel like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to feel.
Honestly,
I used to say that.
Honestly, the things that we spend on is because we want to get like parties and stuff. Like we
Yeah.
want to give. Outside of that, honestly, kids do not break the bank like they say, especially when they're younger. Maybe when they're older.
I feel like,
but when they're younger.
Okay, so the one thing I will say is daycare. How are y'all doing that?
So we're not doing daycare yet.
Okay.
Don't if you can't.
I mean,
well,
we've done
I think
it.
because I've heard
We've
their
done it
stories
with
and heard
Quest.
other people, and I'm just
Oh,
like,
you've
whoa.
done it.
We've already done daycare. We did daycare when he was about 2 until 4, and then from 3.5 actually, he was able to start Head Start.
Okay.
As soon as he was able to start Head Start, we got him in there because it was.
Because that's what my mom did with us. Like, we went to Head, like, she
Yeah.
just waited till we was Head Start. But, like, now a lot of people have to go to work, like, quickly, so they need it. And when I'm hearing these prices, I'm like, oh my God, how are y'all
told me
doing
they
that?
pay $400 a week. And I was like, what? And she was like, that was she said that was the
for
cheapest
some people.
option I had.
Yeah.
She's like, $400 a week. I said, what the fuck?
First of all, y'all not using the pro. We're in California. I just want to put
disclose
that out there.
that.
I just want to put that out there. We're in California. People don't know how or don't use the resources that they have. Whether they're a 2-parent, 1-parent home, to deduct the cost in daycare. They don't use that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm a low class baby. I know how to use those resources. You know what I'm saying? So for us, up until a certain time, we didn't have to pay out of our pocket. And then when we did, we made a deal directly with the daycare on how much we would pay a week for, you know what I'm saying? Whether he went every day, if he didn't, we just had a solid plan, solid whatever. There's daycares out there that like will really work with you, and I'm all for daycares of color. As long as your staff is good with kids, y'all can handle all these people. Which in Pasadena, there's a lot of good daycares in Pasadena, so thank God.
That's true.
But I know what it is if you're making over $100K or close to that. How
it's.
Yeah, but it all then comes down to community. So for me, thank God I have my mother who's willing to watch my baby. But my daughter is talking faster than my son did at her age. And so, I think at least at like 18 months or I think we'll be able to put her in something where we're comfortable enough. Hopefully the same daycare if they're still up. But if not, you know what I'm saying, that she'd be able to communicate with that. And so people just think that that's the line, the bottom line, but y'all gotta milk it.
Yeah.
I mean, at the same time, I will say, like, because of where Sarah was in her career and having to go back earlier than she wanted to, that's definitely something that we realized. Like, if I had to do it all over again, all the money and overtime me and her were putting into other accounts for like the car or for paying off debt because we wanted to make sure our debt was as close to zero as possible to have the kid and stuff like that. That's money we would put in an account for her to have stayed off of work for another 5-6 months. Because the development that Princeton has gone through being in daycare has been great, and him being on the schedule has been great, but it's those moments that she's talking to other mothers, and it's like, oh, at 4 months he did this, and it's like, oh yeah, I picked him up from daycare, and they told me he did that, and it's like you can tell in her voice, it's just like she's heartbroken. For me as a father, it's like that's the things like I don't really care about, like his first pitch, I want to be there, like that kind of stuff, like that's the kind of stuff I live for.
But it's things that
for
her
that I see are breaking her heart, and it's just like, dang, other mothers talk about this, and like I said, as a father, it's just like I ain't worried about that. Like when he gets past 1 years old, we good. But before that, I love him. I love to play with him. But all the emotional stuff, that's where she's connected right now, and that's the stuff that I feel like she had to miss by having to go back to work. So we're already preparing for if we decide to have another kid, we already have another account set aside. So that way, by the time she has that kid, she can take off more time. So that is another trade-off too. It's just like, sometimes it's not about the money. Sometimes it's about things like just knowing that you have extra time to spend with your kid.
For sure. My son didn't go to daycare too, so I empathize with like those key moments and like
that you want to be
not being there for. I was working, Lex was at home, so and even at 2, she was just like, you know what I'm saying. So with this new baby, we said we want to send her after 1, but also not so sure. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
of those moments, things. So I feel that 100%. Yeah, California. Did she take the whole shit? Like
all 3 months, cause so she got her normal whatever.
Yeah.
She got an extra month.
Yeah.
And then some other stuff I'm not gonna go into. She got extra time for that too. So I think she got like
It's never
3
enough
months,
time.
2.5 or 3. Yeah, and that's
Canada, like Canada, we need a whole year.
Germany, you get a whole year off for your baby.
See?
A whole year off.
Yeah.
What I think is just amazing because it's like
Our healthcare, I mean, it's not geared for women. Our healthcare is not geared for women.
come on,
But you know
boo,
what?
Ray.
Did you take your paternal
Let's
time
talk
off?
about it.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Okay,
and I haven't
good.
even burned all of it. So because of what she had to go through, I've taken my time because, and I mean, that's another conversation me and Sarah had to sit down and have. It's just like, as a father, what do you expect from me? And what's important to you? Holidays have never been important to me. Like, my 8 years in Edison, I'm about to hit 8 years in Edison. I can probably count on my hands how many times I've taken off days during the holidays because holidays don't mean shit to me. I'm gonna be at work. But she told me it's important to her. Like, she grew up in a family where that's important, family time.
Yes.
So Thanksgiving, guess what? I'm off this
Hello?
year. Christmas, I'm off
Come
this
on,
year.
husband.
But she said that's what's important to her. So, things like that, I've had to learn, like, you know what? I don't like taking time off. It's not what I do. But that's where my paternity leave
family,
came in.
That's
And I'm like, I got
It all
paternity leave.
makes sense.
I'm going to burn it.
Getting paid.
So,
What was you
and I'm
just
getting
saying
paid to do
earlier?
it.
Just
Yeah.
like we were saying earlier, what's marriage about?
Yes.
You got to compromise. And
Yes, compromise.
can't do what you want to do all the time.
Man.
And what I said
What?
about like thinking about other people,
Yes.
like considering what they would want. Like you saying like that wasn't important to you, but you realize it's important to her.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I feel like it might become important to you since you have a kid now. Like you're gonna love those moments.
I will say my
This is just
priorities
me
have
kinda looking-
changed.
Yes.
You
My
know,
priorities
it's kinda
have
like, ooh, I
changed.
wanna be
big
there
on,
for
like,
those.
if my son has a choir thing, or
I'll say
I'm
no.
taking all. I don't care if I'm working. I can't come in. I can't do this, that, and the third because I grew up so family oriented.
Yeah.
To me, being there for his awards and stuff,
All
like
of
those
that
are things
stuff.
I cannot. In my heart, I can I cannot miss, and I will never miss because.
I think the more videos I watch about kids, like, and you see, it's like, my TikTok has everything or whatever, but one of the things, it's always a video of like a kid looking for their family or whatever at their different
Oh,
events,
that's
and
so
you
cute.
realize how important that
Yes.
is.
Yeah.
And you think about yourself, like, I remember being like, hold on, where you at?
There's
And
been
like,
things
she
my
was
mom
there.
wasn't there, and I
But I
remember
will
those
say that's
things,
one
yeah.
thing I give Doris. Like, she was there. Single mom,
Yes.
she made it to stuff. Like,
Yeah.
she did her shit.
And see, it was opposite for me. My dad, he was
Yeah,
always
he
there.
was
But then
there.
again, the thing is, I don't know if it was because it was football too. My mom, she's a nurse, so for her it was like, oh, you're getting banged up, and CTE and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So she
But
was
my
I'm
dad,
nervous about that
he
too.
was
Like,
at all
if I
my
decide to have
practices.
kids and I have
My
a
son
boy,
can't
I'm
play
gonna be so scared.
Yeah.
Unless it's flag at a young age, we're
Yeah.
protecting that
See,
frontal lobe.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
Sarah said I better
scared.
choose baseball or soccer. Those are
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's the
baseball,
only thing.
soccer.
I feel like baseball
Hey, guess
is
what?
amazing.
But I tell
It's
you what,
fire.
NFL
Money.
kicker.
No.
NFL kicker.
Guess what? Quest said he wanted to do golf,
Oh, golf.
There it
Honestly,
is.
we
and
need
that's
more.
where the money
There it
is,
is.
We need
baby.
more.
Come on.
We need
Let's do
more.
golf. He said, "I want to try golf." I said, "Yes,
Ain't nothing
sir."
wrong with that.
I wish I stuck with golf. My dad put me in a golf little academy. It was just boring.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can see little Amber as a golf.
I
I
can
wish I
definitely
would
see
have
it.
stuck with it. Because I was good. I could hit the ball
see it.
far, but then they
I could
just
see
had too many
it.
rules. You have to dress a certain way. I was like,
Gus as a King Richard, I can see that.
Nah.
too.
Oh, King
Oh, if
Richard.
y'all, if y'all have some little
Oh,
tennis
tennis.
players.
I did tennis
Yeah.
for a little bit too. I wish I would have stuck with
Damn,
that.
that's
Oh,
lit.
wow. Okay.
Tennis, yeah, for sure.
Amber was in basketball.
Basketball,
Posting them up. Boom.
yeah.
Yeah, we played
Look,
together.
we may be trying to
seen
come
her
for
since,
Amber's
though.
skills, okay?
We've been trying to get her back on the court, but
Oh
you
my
know.
You and Lex need to get back in the hoop.
Yeah.
Hoops.
Wait, Lex
That's-
go?
What? Lex
Oh,
can
yeah, Lex can
hoop.
play
Lex was top
basketball.
SGV.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Period.
People don't know that. That's the crazy thing. Lex is a hooper.
But I feel like now, like, you can't
I didn't know
just
that
jump
either. I'm
into
learning
playing
new things.
basketball
I
'cause
love this.
I tried to play with my coworkers. Baby, they almost had to call an
Yeah,
ambulance.
that's what Lex thinks. She's like,
Really?
I don't think I'm gonna be
When
like. I'm
saw-
like,
I
it don't
was seeing-
matter.
I was seeing black dots. Like, I had to sit down, and
The
they were
black
like, "Are
dots
you
This
okay?"
is
Classic.
recent, Amber?
This was like 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
but it was still like I
Yeah.
have to condition. Like,
Yes.
I can't just jump right back to it because
Yes.
it's not. Oh, is that it?
Oh,
That's like a Christmas ringtone.
the
That's
clock,
adorable.
Oh.
that's my
your
wake
alarm.
up.
Wake
Yeah.
up. Oh, this your nap time.
Oh yeah, I go to.
Oh, you work at
midnight.
Oh,
Yeah.
midnight.
Late.
Yeah.
Oh, good shit.
You know,
That's
midnight
what I'm
to 8.
hustling.
Midnight to
We
8.
gotta do what we gotta do. as
You gotta do what you
parents.
gotta do.
Gotta do.
I
I'd
gotta
rather do when they sleep.
I gotta be working at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So we good.
You working tomorrow too?
Oh, for the
Am I?
And Saturday.
Amber, you think you paying your bill and the power just stay on?
Oh my gosh, we went from butt plugs to
To
girls'
electricity.
trips,
I
to
don't mind.
electricity,
I don't mind.
to parenting. I love it.
Yes.
I love it. This was fun.
This
Yes.
was the last. We just got to shout
Oh,
out Kendrick Lamar.
yes.
It's not even a bullshit.
Shout out.
It's
I'll
just
say
shout
the
out.
bullshit is if you don't like Kendrick Lamar, then
You're a
that's bullshit.
bullshitter. Yeah.
That's
and I
it.
don't think anybody here is
Yeah.
that. Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Do you guys watch The Penguin?
The Penguin.
No. Demi
What is
does.
that?
Whoa, y'all don't watch The
What is
Penguin?
the Penguin?
So
Yeah.
Batman, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So DC, I don't know if you watched the last Batman with what's her face?
When it was
Zoe
dark
Kravitz,
the whole time?
Zoe
Oh, no.
Kravitz and Robert Patterson.
Oh yeah, I did see that. I did see
Boom.
that. I
The
saw that with
so the
Gus,
Penguin
yeah.
was the little mafia guy.
Oh yes, that
He has
movie
a
was-
show?
that movie
HBO.
was long.
It was long, but it was
Oh my
good.
God.
HBO did a spinoff
Uh-huh.
on the Penguin, so it's the Penguin origin story. So, even if you watch the old Batman where Robert De Niro was the Penguin,
Uh-huh.
correct? That's one of Batman's.
I'm like, I
Enemies.
feel like I gotta get. I've
Okay, well,
never-
get into
yeah.
the Batman bag.
Get into it.
I
I only seen the
100%
super dark Batman, like where it was just dark the whole movie.
You talking
And I
about
was
the
like, this is
Dark
a lot.
Knight?
Super
Is that the Dark Knight? Yeah.
Maybe.
It was just dark the whole movie.
I think that
the whole movie
you didn't
was
watch
very
the Penguin?
black.
No, I'm talking about. I'm trying to
No,
figure out
the
which
Dark
Which one
Knight
she's
was-
talking about? Maybe it's the
It was
Dark
just
Knight.
dark. I think it was. It was such a dark.
It was the
movie.
Dark Knight, I think.
It, like
Okay.
there was like no light.
Yeah.
It was shot in Chicago, the Dark Knight.
I
Nonetheless, did you watch the Penguin?
No.
I highly suggest it. It's
a
really
good
good
one.
cinema. HBO Max.
Mhm.
It's giving you the origin story of the Penguin, which is one of Batman's villains. So you got the Joker, you got the Riddler, you got the Penguin, like top
Okay.
3. And what's the guy's Bane or whatever the fuck his name is? Like,
see,
those
but
are-
then I be feeling
But
like
still,
I
I'd
need to
put them
know
up
all
with
of these
Bane.
people
No.
too.
Please.
Do I need to know it to enjoy the Penguin?
No, because it's
Okay.
giving his it's starting from him.
Okay.
And then you can go and watch all
The other
however many
stuff.
Batmans you would like,
Okay.
the cartoon or not.
Wait. So because we're getting into it, we talked before starting this. Wicked,
Mm,
and you're about to go and see it.
I'm about to.
Have you heard the stuff with like Cynthia Erivo and how people are feeling about her? How do you feel
Yes,
about
the
that?
black people and
Uh-huh.
her comments or whatnot.
Yeah. How do you feel?
So what did she say?
But it's not gonna make you
What
not
did
want to
she
watch
say?
it.
So
No?
I missed it. I didn't. What did she say?
I guess she made some comments about Black Americans
Oh.
and
Yeah.
Damn.
But
I
it was
mean,
like very
it-
slight.
was
I
it
don't
slight?
also want to dismiss.
that's what I'm about to say. I don't really know
I don't wanna
exactly what the
dismiss
comments
any
were, to
people.
be honest.
It's
Yeah.
not gonna stop
It's
me
not gonna
from
stop you from
watching.
Yeah.
Fair. Yeah.
I love Wicked. I am so glad Ariana Grande. I am so glad they chose Cynthia. All the people that they chose,
Yeah.
Good choices.
very, very happy
Y'all
about
are
it.
kind of making me want to go see
Yes,
it. I might
and,
make my mom go
you
see it
know,
tomorrow.
I find the critiques are from people who don't even fucking watch musicals
Got it.
or watch movie adaptations of musicals.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And lately, Hollywood has been doing a great job of putting real singers into the musicals
Yes.
and
Okay.
having them like adapted
What
to
is
me.
what is Wicked about? Like,
So
About the-
what's
it's
the-
about
Witch.
Glinda. It's about the Wicked Witch of the West and
Yes.
Glinda the whatever the North, and why it's
Why they-
like an opposing thing. So it's about the Wizard. Okay, think about the Wizard of Oz.
Mhm.
Boom, Glinda is the good witch from the North,
Mhm.
the Wicked Witch of the West.
Okay.
The
And
green
another
one is
witch-
the west one, no?
Who?
Or
Yes,
Which
the
one
green
to
one
the
is
east?
the
West. And if
West.
somebody dies, somebody of the South or yes,
Yes.
yes, her
Yes,
sister
Wicked
is
Witch is
trampled. That's
The
the whole
green
thing
one's the
about
east and
the
the
Wizard of Oz.
She's
Yeah,
west.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
this story goes before we're going traveling back as to why there is beef between
Between them.
Glinda and the
Oh,
Wicked
okay.
Witch.
Okay.
Like,
And
why
so
is she
Ariana
mad?
plays one
It's like
witch in they
right.
play different witches.
Exactly.
Right? Okay.
So it's like the origin story of the Wicked Witch.
Right.
of the
And how she
East.
becomes.
How she becomes mad and upset, right?
Why she green.
And it's mainly over a
Why she
nigga. It's
green.
over the Oz.
It's over a man.
It's over Oz. It's
look.
over the Oz.
Yeah.
Well, yes, because you got when.
When Dorothy came about, you had
Yeah,
a
it's
story.
like-
And it takes 3 hours to do one
No.
part?
The second, yes. The second part is basically the Wizard of Oz.
Ohjay, this getting crazier and crazier.
It's lit though.
Shit.
It's good storytelling.
It's lit.
It really is.
I love the
finish my
Wiz though, and Quincy, rest in peace. You did an amazing job on that. That is forever stapled in my childhood.
Yeah.
You didn't like it,
I feel
but
like
I
I
did.
have to watch The Wiz again because I haven't watched it again since I was like
Bruh.
young. You
So
know
they
what I mean?
shut. They
I
shut.
mean, I've seen
So
it. but,
last
like,
year
yeah.
they shut down the 110 freeway for like people to bike and all that,
Mhm.
and it was this group of black people who dressed up as the flying monkeys from the Wiz, bro, on their skates, bro. Oh, it made my life. Oh my
Yeah.
God, it made me. And I guess before they dressed up as the scarecrows, like they do it,
They do it.
and I'm just like, yo, this is so beautiful. Like they dressed up as the flying monkeys from the Wiz, bro. The ones that be on a motorcycle like this,
And that scared me.
bro.
Between
No,
the
them all-
Lion, Michael Jackson, when I was a kid.
That's
I
what I'm
used to be
saying. I
scared
just
of Michael
remember
Jackson's
kind of being
character.
scared of certain parts. So I'm like, I want to watch it again as an
Yes.
adult and be like,
Scarecrow.
Please.
wow, because I haven't watched it as an
Please.
adult.
That's fair.
I only
You
watched it as a
can't
kid.
win.
I
You
know, I
can't
know
break
songs, yeah.
even, and you can't get out of
But
it.
you saw the controversy on that too. People mad about well, not people mad, but they're talking about how Diana Ross was too old to play. What's it called? And I was
She
like,
wasn't.
Yeah.
She
like,
wasn't.
it worked.
It's
It's
They,
fine.
they was just gonna find a way to complain
Yeah.
about this.
It's
It's like I'm like, we gonna find something to complain
That's
Just
about.
like
a
y'all
cult.
complaining about Lil Wayne not performing.
Yeah.
Girl,
Next
don't get me
Amber.
started on that.
Kendrick.
I'm glad you brought that
But you
up
know what?
because
I'm glad
what?
he-
That's that bullshit.
He
Well,
addressed it in one
excess-
song and moved on.
Yeah,
That was
and he
it.
didn't even people like he ain't crying
addressed it
about
in-
nothing. All he
two
said was
verses.
like, "What?
Yeah.
Well, I fuck with Wayne, but he don't fuck with me, and that's that."
Like,
Yeah.
But Nas do, and ironically, Nas and Kendrick are my top two, so I'm winning.
I'm winning. I just
Like-
thought it was just so I was very surprised about that, like becoming a thing. 'Cause I was
Nobody
like,
wanted
what?
to see Wayne perform. No disrespect.
And
Nobody wanted to see Wayne.
and I
perform at
hate
the
how they
Super
tried
Bowl.
to make it a location thing. Like, what do you mean it's in New Orleans?
New Orleans.
It does not
Like,
matter.
when has
Has
that
it not
ever
been in New
mattered?
Orleans before?
It
Like, what are we
has, and it
talking
never
about?
mattered.
It's been,
Like-
I would say it's been
Has that
a long
ever
time,
mattered?
but
Like,
yeah, it's
it-
been.
never
Okay, but
mattered.
still, I'm
Yeah.
just like, I don't think that that's been a thing where like the artist from
Yeah.
wherever
Yeah.
the city.
K-Dot gonna kill it, man. And
Yeah.
he
It's
deserves
it's
it.
gonna be amazing.
Like you
Yeah.
said, he
And we know
deserves it
that.
all.
Ugh, yeah.
People be tripping. Well, thank you guys.
No, this was great.
Of course, appreciate
This
y'all
was
for
really
having
good.
us, man.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna look at this and laugh at a lot of
See.
parts.
Edit out what you want to edit out.
Good.
Whew, this was fun.
Yes, it was.
This was fun. Thank you guys so much. for coming.
Appreciate y'all for having
Thank
And yeah,
y'all for
see y'all
having
next
us.
time.
Hey,
Yeah.
peace y'all. Peace y'all. Peace y'all.
$20, but you only put 3, man. That's that bullshit. On me. That's that bullshit. On my mama. That's that bullshit.